ever seen. It was just an ordinary summer night for Ron Bakla. He had just come home from a long day at work when his dog alerted him to a possible intruder. What he later witnessed on his security camera was something that haunts him to this day.
My name is Ron Bakla. The video that I have was from a home security system that was purchased and installed on my house. I came home from work that night about 11:30. I was making dinner and my dog was laying at the floor next to me, and I noticed her head pop up really quick and her ears perked up. And then I actually hear a noise, and it was coming from the patio right out back. I walked into the dining room and kind of peeked my head around, and there were just two eyes staring through the door. You shine a flashlight at a cat. That's kind of what it looked like. And the next thing I know is my dog pulls me over and runs straight out the door, barking as loudly as she can. After that, I got the notification on my camera.
Ron then quickly scrolled through the security camera footage, but it was unclear what he was looking at. So he mustered up all the courage he had to investigate.
I went outside and kind of looked around, but there was absolutely nothing. It was just gone. That was kind of the freakiest part.
Then he came back in and reviewed the footage a little more closely, and was terrified at what he saw.
It was sort of like, wow, what's going on here? Like, that's a little bit creepy. Like, that doesn't look right. It was about 3 to 4 feet tall, very slim, and very fast. Like, it covered my whole driveway in a matter of 2 seconds.
So this creature, it's extremely thin, but it's not like a child. Its legs are longer. It's got a really tiny torso, a tiny head. It's clearly going somewhere fast. It's moving along, it's moving along. He's got somewhere to go, and he disappears.
It seems to be running away in fear, which is probably a good thing. If it returns, at least you know you can scare it off. So even this very brief video, you gain some knowledge as to how it behaves and what its reactions are.
I've talked to several people. I've talked to one of my biology teachers at my school that I went to, and then my botany teacher. She does zoology as well, so I talked to her, but she didn't have a clue. The best thing I could do is describe the way a bird's legs are, like how they have that backward kind of double joint.
I searched all the birds of Ohio, and I didn't see anything that would look like this.
Could it be one of the creepiest beings ever reported? The nightcrawler, which was last seen in California by a 60-year-old Marine. This creature was described as having long, muscular legs, no jawline, no face or hands, and knees that appeared to bend backwards, eerily similar to the creature caught on Ron's camera.
It's not just the look of it, it's the movement of it that's really unusual. So many things come to mind, but no one identity stands out as, yes, that's it. And that's part of the mystery.
The fact that something that odd could just sit there and stare into a house kind of changes about how I go about my whole nights now. Like, the blinds get closed first thing I come home, doors get closed. I kind of avoid looking outside anymore, and I don't want to see it again.
You know, this might be a whole new cryptid kind of creature that nobody ever knows about. The world is strange. You don't know what's going to happen next.